Hi, everyone. Um, welcome. My name is Holly. I'm a psychic medium. I will be doing a general reading, and please understand this is a general reading. It can't apply to everyone. I will use Oracle and Tarot decks as a jumping off point, but I really do rely on the messages from Spirit and psychic and mediumship awareness. I'm not a trained card reader. So, and don't worry, Maggie, I moved her bed because she wanted to sit in the window. So she is just fine. That doesn't mean anything just because the bed's not there. So she's just hanging out looking out the window. Just being the big girl that she is. So I had to kind of like scoot her over. It's just kind of funny. All right. Okay, so let's get to it. Yesterday, I got the video out very late, and it was pretty intense. So I know I feel lighter. I feel better today. I certainly hope everyone else does. If you are new watching this, there was a meditation embedded in it, and quite frankly, I think yesterday's video, just as far as those of us in the living, not those that needed to be moved on, but I think it was probably the most important communication that Spirit's ever had. That meditation changed the core of things. And thank you to everyone for the comments too about the flares and all the other stuff going on, because I had no idea, and I think it's fascinating. So it would explain a lot. And today it is written in the stars. So it just caught my eye. It's a good message. Take it for what it means for you. All right. So let's get to it. All right. I want to start with, let's look at the day's energy and what kind of messages we've got coming through. Angels and Auras Oracle. So let's take a look and see what Spirit has to say. Mother, Father, God, please come into this reading. Archangels, Ascended Master, Spirit Guides and Guardians, beloved elementals, thank you for all that you do. I ask for the Protectorate to stand guard, and I ask for the Wisdom Keepers, the Ancient Ones, the Wise Ones, to come into this reading. Thank you. One more time. All right. Thank you. What is the message you have for the collective today? Someone's coming into what is going to feel like a small fortune. Well, that's positive news. Someone is coming into financial abundance. Someone is... Why are you bringing that up, Spirit? What does the collective need to know, or what does the person who is on the receiving end of this, what do they need to know? Be wise with the choices you make. Make this last. There could be a short dry spell for a little while. Not long, but always be, they're encouraging thoughtfulness and preparedness. Not for anything bad, but because there are things you're going to want to do. Preparedness is coming up. I don't know. This is only a stepping stone. It's going to lead to greater and bigger things and more abundance. Abundance is coming up big time. I don't know what's going on with that. And I feel like someone is getting another job, or not an additional job. It's a total shift. I feel like somebody's getting a new job. If you want one, now's the time to look, too. Okay. Something's coming in. All right, so the two cards that came out, I can't read the number. Hold on. Oh, look at that. Card number 22. Everything's okay. Reassurance, support, guidance, overseen. And look, it's a mailbox with the number 444 on it. And the envelope is from the universe, and it says big news. So see, there is something coming in. There's a mailbox. You are getting something. So for someone in the collective, whomever this applies to, it could be a check in the mail. It could be, it almost has a feeling of being unexpected. So someone is getting ready to get unexpected either news, that could change your life or way of life, or abundance of some kind. So it almost feels like for some of you it's going to be in the realm of ideas or like news, information, something like that. And for others of you, it feels like it's going to be a literal check that you would cash or deposit. The other card, card 25, have confidence, strength, balance, prepared. That word came up, preparedness, and tranquil. So there's a caduceus, the medical symbol, a clock, a dove of peace, a heart, an angel wing, a coin, and a diploma. That's all kind of goes together too. Okay. Well, let's see what else we can get, because that's setting the tone and it kind of confirms everything I was just saying. They're saying go to the Siren Song. Oh, the Siren Song is a combination deck of the Lenormand and the Kipper decks that one person has given an aquatic, or not aquatic, but an oceanic theme. All right, this came out key. Yeah, you're about to get the key to something. You're about to get the last piece of information that's going to plug it in and open the doors. All right. So tell me more about this. Tell me more about, Spirit, please tell me more about this. Either information, why is there going to be a check coming in? Why is there going to be a last piece of a puzzle coming in? For some of you, it's going to be information. For some of you, it's going to be literal financial gain. Something's brewing here. I can feel it. Something is brewing for someone in the collective, a group in the collective. And it's going to be slightly different based on who you are, but this information is going to apply to more than one person. All right. It is a general reading, though. Try not to make it fit. If you recognize it, you'll recognize it right away. And that's with any reading, okay? Please clarify what's going on with this situation of either information, or information abundance, clarity, or financial abundance. Okay, so this is how they came out. We've got mediator, military, stork, brief illness, expectation. Man, this one comes up all the time when I use this deck. Good outcome. Tower comes up a lot too. Rich gent comes up a lot too. Court. Oh my gosh, this is almost this. These are almost the same cards that I had the other day. Okay. This is a new reading, a new day. So what does this mean? On the heels of that last piece of information and abundance coming in. Mediator. All right. Immediately, and like with the stork, I know that means the birth of something new coming in. New information. That's the new information. Military is not, it could mean military for some of you. I also just heard someone could be deployed. So if you know someone in the military who's kind of gotten the inkling or getting the nudge, or you kind of know they're prepared, or someone is preparing for deployment, it's going to happen like super fast. It's going to happen in the next few hours to 24 hours. So I do feel like there's someone with a child in the military who could be deployed really soon. And there's too much free will at stake, so I can't see where that's going. Oh, well, they are giving me a little bit of, for someone, if you have someone who is like immediately in the act of preparing for immediate deployment, then I'm hearing they're going to come back. They're going to come back sooner than you think. Okay. But in another instance, in this particular reading, separate from that, Oh, this is a judge. Whoops. It's either a judge, it's someone, oh gosh, it's someone in authority. Man, this thing is just, all right. Mediator, and then the military was right next to it. So there is going to be mediation that could go to a judge making a final decision. I know the other day when we had this, is it just that there could be two people who are getting outside advice? Possibly, but it's gonna, that's a little, the uniform makes it a little more of a legality issue. Brief illness, okay, new information coming in, the birth of new information coming in, a brief illness, that means downtime. It's gonna take a little longer than what it appears to get things resolved. Expectations, I'm hearing something will be meted out or like measured. Expectations, there's going to have to be a coming to term with what has happened and how things are. Someone doesn't have realistic expectations. Because whenever you have mediation, there's always two sides. One may have to wait, and it might take a little longer than the individual had hoped. On the other side, there is an unrealistic expectation and sense of entitlement. And that's what's causing the unrealistic expectation. So you got these two halves that are going to battle it out. And with mediation, there could be, this seems more like, I don't feel like it's a lawyer. I don't feel like it's the police. I don't feel like it's military in this particular reading. I feel like this is an actual judge who's saying, okay, I'll just make the decision. I'm done. And that'll be that. When I first saw this card, good outcomes, and the doves of peace on the top, I actually saw good October. And I know I wasn't wearing my glasses when it first came out, but when I'm looking at it now, and I can tell it says outcome, I still am seeing October. So visually what I'm seeing and cognitively what I know and see are two different things. So this, again, may be a time frame possibility. Things will all come apart, but will be rebuilt. In this instance, like the last time we had Rich Gent, it was someone who was arrogant. In this reading, it's someone who's going to come out on top, rebuild better. Someone is rebuilding better. And court, it's the final chapter. In this instance, in this reading, I'm getting final chapter. So all of this front loading of the mediator, possibly a judge making the decision, new information coming in, it might take a little longer than planned, trying to deal with unrealistic expectations and a sense of entitlement, but yet I feel like October is significant. October is really significant. And there will be peace and goodwill. At that same time, however, or shortly thereafter, everything from the past is going to crumble. I'm seeing this as a tower in tarot. And tower in the Lenormand or the Kipper decks can sometimes mean something very different. You know, like the lighthouse drawing people to safety. In this instance, I still see it as a tower because I still see this as on fire. So the old ways are going to crumble, but on the heels of peace, and someone is coming into their full knowing of self-authority. There's going to be a renewed sense of, for this individual, there's going to be a renewed sense of self-esteem and self-worth. It's interesting how the same card can mean such radically different things depending on the reading and the day. The last reading where this person came up, or this card came up, again, it was arrogance. In this reading, it's at the end, and it has a totally different feel and vibe. And I'm clearly hearing self-worth, self-esteem, and rebuilding. Okay. And courthouse in this reading refers to what I'm hearing and getting, the final chapter. It's finally resolved and closed. So, all right. So there's that. Now, all right, so let's see what else we've got going on. Okay, I really want to pull something from the Crystal Connections message cards from Adam Barrelay, because I feel like for the next little bit of time here, the next few days, because the energy has been chaotic, I feel like it's really important that we focus on, and we are a part of this earth, and we are clearly being affected by all the solar flares and everything going on, and this big burning feeling of, I don't know, whatever's going on. I think it was at its peak yesterday, or maybe just that meditation helped. I know it helped me. I hope it helped you all. I feel like we are all, anything that has been plaguing us physically, emotionally, mentally, I think we're going to start getting clarification and answers. And that's when this swinging, this pendulum swing that is, was so far over here, and then it swung all the way over here, and then finally we're going to come back to the center a little bit and get balanced. All right. But again, I lost track of where I was going. The Crystal Connections cards. I feel like it's important to ground and center as much as possible at this time period. And to do so, the fastest, easiest way to do so is with the actual planet, Mother Earth energy, and the gifts of Mother Earth. And, of course, all things are created and come from the divine. I just heard the divine most holy. That seems a little, I don't want to scare people with that. We need to call on and recognize how strong and powerful that energy is. All right. But let's find out what crystal allies want to work with us. Crystal allies, and then I'm going to leave those cards out. And Spirit's saying pull animal allied cards, ally cards, and then we will go from there and see how they match up. All right. Thank you. All right. So first we had, clear quartz. The greatest communicator, facilitator, amplifier, clear quartz. Then we have lepidolite. I was just talking about lepidolite the other day. I love lepidolite. It's beautiful. When it's, depending on how much, I think mica that's in it, it kind of depends on how iridescent or shimmery it is. And it has lithium. It naturally contains lithium. So that's why it's always good for balancing your emotions. As word has it, the word on the street is lepidolite's good for balancing your emotions. Onyx, I felt the need to read the affirmation on the bottom. I am perfect. Hold on. I am perfect as I am, and I attract a perfect life. That could be the affirmation for that last reading, too. All right, Onyx. So we've got clear connection and amplifier, so you hear what you need to hear. Lepidolite to get the emotions balanced, and it's also that crown chakra color. And onyx for grounding and protection. All right, now let's see what animal allies want to work with us with these stones. So, Mother and Father God, what are they said to take a look? Giraffe and orca. So if anyone resonates particularly with either one of those. Now, but they weren't for the three we need for these stones. All right. What are the animal allies with the attributes and messages that we need to know for each of these stones? First quartz. Give us an animal ally that will help us to understand the messages of quartz in our grounding and healing process with Mother Earth. They said just open it to the middle. Well, that surprises me. Penguin. Authentic. Well, yeah. Authentic makes sense. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. This is also kind of floating in with that last message. So I'm going to put it underneath quartz. So we have quartz and penguin. Interesting. Well, you know, in penguins, they do live in the world of ice. So sometimes quartz looks like ice. All right. Lepidolite. What animal ally wants to work with us with lepidolite? This one just didn't want to stop. Who we got two? Oh, I love them. Dolphin, play. And dolphin, for me, I believe also means love coming in. Heartfelt, genuine love. Okay? And love is different from lust. Nice when they go together, but you know. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. That's lepidolite. And then sea otter. They're so cute. They're so cute. A little puffin in the background. Happiness. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Well, there you go. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. Okay, so those go together with lepidolite, and that makes sense with dolphin. Now, is this for onyx? No, this is also lepidolite. So lepidolite gets 3. Heron, patience. Create a place in nature stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently toward your purpose. Patience will bring rewards. Okay, so that's great, but heron, as far as I know and understand, well, hey, Maggie, look at that. She's up and walking around and getting back to her bed in the window. I guess she just needed a little drink, a little snack. Okay. Heron. Herons, I've always heard of as medicine birds. Medicine as in medicine of the mind, body, spirit. Every time I see one, I just feel like I've been given a gift. It's like a blessing and a gift. Whenever I see a heron, I just am in awe, particularly blue heron. And they bring healing. They bring messages from spirit. They bring wisdom. So for me personally, that's what they mean. That's what I have always heard they mean. So for clear quartz, we have the penguins and authenticity. Lepidolite, we have dolphins, otter, and heron, which is go with the flow, love, receive and give love, and healing and health and spirit connection are with you. All right, let's take a look at onyx. Card for onyx, please. What animal ally wants to work with us with onyx? I'm getting a big cat with that one. Let's see what the card says. Ooh, this one's owl. Well, that makes sense too. Owl magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Ooh, that was that last reading. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. And that's a spirit owl, a white spirit owl. And interesting that it's like black onyx and a white owl. So the yin and the yang and the balance. I still feel like there's a big cat. Nope, it's not popping. Oh, there's one. Well, it took me forever to find it, so I'm not going to consider it. But I also feel like there is also big cat energy with onyx. Okay, so there is either, I think, a tiger or a leopard. No, leopard. Thank you. It could either be a panther or a leopard because they're all in the same family. They're all the same thing. So leopard energy, panther energy is also with onyx. Okay. All right. Protection and wellness. Oh, let me not mix up the cards. Here we go. All right, so for those of you who like that work, there you go, and that resonates with you, there you go. Now we are going to do, we're kind of getting close there, so we're just going to do one more read here, okay? We are going to use the unfolding path. Do I need to, is this the one? No, they're saying light seers. Okay. We'll do this one another time. All right, so Light Seers Tarot. Light Seers Tarot. All right, so, yeah. I can always tell when I get drawn to, or they just say no or yes, or pull me in a direction. This feels like it's going to be a strong message. Because it feels like it's sizzling in my hand. Okay. Well, I didn't mean for that to happen quite yet. All right. So what do we got? Hermit, Six of Wands, and a Four of Cups. I feel like this is an astrological sign rather than an energy, so it's Virgo. Six of Wands. Someone is coming into their light and coming into their purpose. Four of Cups. This is someone who's feeling sorry for themselves. And they don't know what to do about it. I feel like there's someone who's feeling left out or left out, not part of things. There could be some jealousy involved. Well, that was just a little side note. We've got little side messages here today with a lot of this, like with the military and that. Okay, on to the actual reading for this deck. What is the message? But what I'm hearing is, it's not fill your own cup with water or anything. It's like porridge, actual sustenance. And whomever decided not to feel, or not to understand that they had to make the porridge in order for those bowls to be full. I don't know. That's a weird vibe. It's an uncomfortable vibe. I don't really care for it. All right, they said take the card off the top. Two of Cups. This is a card of union, mutually giving and taking. It's not lopsided, and it's like a soul connection, not a karmic connection, which is usually very painful and wrought with strife, because you got to work out some old debt, as I understand a karmic relationship to be, and I do believe those are real. Yeah, this is just a soul connection, a lovely soul connection, and it feels good. Two of Cups usually feels good, at least does for me. All right, so let's go ahead and get into, so where's that going? That was for this reading. So where is that going? What do we need to know about it? This is a general reading. Help me to know what to do for the collective. Help me to know what to say for the collective. This time, Four of Pentacles. Fear of loss. Trying to protect what's yours. Fear of letting go. All right, we need clarification, please. Where is this going? What does it have to do with the collective? Help, 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 help. All right. Temperance. The Queen of Cups, the Wheel, Four of Swords. I think we're going back to that Four of Cups person. Okay. More clarification, please. More clarification, please. They want me just to take this and take a look at it. The Nine of Swords. Okay, I'll show all these in a minute. All right, clarification and last card or cards to help me understand this. Well, there we go. We got our big old message. And on the bottom, Six of Cups, revisiting the past. Someone is revisiting the past. All right, we're only going to take that one on the bottom. All right, leave it up there. Okay, so we have, whoa. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got exactly 10 cards that came out. So we've got Four of Pentacles, Temperance. Hello, she just went woo off on her own. That's important. Queen of Cups, the Wheel, Four of Swords. Notice the little heart. Not a happy one. All right, Seven of Swords, lying and deception, a thief in the night. Two of Pentacles, it can mean juggling or making a decision. This person was juggling. Strength. I'm getting astrological signs today more than anything. This could also be a Leo. So Leo energy. What else could it be? No, I think just Leo energy. But, and that could be sun, moon, rising. It doesn't matter where it fits in your chart. Some people identify more with a moon sign than a sun sign, and, you know. And if you're not sure, it's someone who is also usually a very dominant personality, okay? But they were juggling. This feels like a relationship read. This doesn't feel like a work read. The Moon, yeah. All right, and the last card, the Fool. Okay, here we go. We've got different characters here. It's almost like it's two separate readings that then blend and merge from one character to the next. So we start out with, and gender doesn't matter, it's the energy that applies, okay? So someone started out being very protective, holding and holding what they coveted over their heart. They didn't want to let go. This is the first person. The first person received downloads, or do you see that divine winged being behind? This person finally found the balance within and became Queen of Cups, who went flying across the table. Queen of Cups. I believe the Queen of Cups was out of there. Again, male, female, doesn't matter. The Wheel. This is when things shifted and changed. I'm hearing like the tumblers in a lock. It feels like a lock was changed. So someone may have literally changed the locks on their door, or someone may have symbolically locked someone out. The Wheel means a lot of things, but I'm actually getting like, I'm hearing the inner workings of a lock. So someone got locked out, and there was a lot of heartache. Going back to the fetal position, starting over. All right. That was the top row. This is just resting, rejuvenating, and coming back to center. But you've got all of these great cards. Well, this one isn't so much. But Temperance, Queen of Cups, the Wheel, right before the Four of Swords. Those were all someone regrouping, coming to an understanding, and coming to a realization, and then resting and healing. This is when we move into the other half of this relationship. Deceptive, a thief in the night, and it feels like lying. I'm hearing lying. Someone was lying. So whomever is out there that resonates with this, you're not missing anything, okay? There was someone else. So if you ever had any inclination there was someone else, there was. This is a pseudo strength. And I still feel like it's more so a designation of an astrological sign. So I'm staying with that because I'm not getting anything else about that. That's just to designate and help you pinpoint. And that could have been who the other person was, that this person was hiding, you know, who knows? But they were definitely lying. They were lying. So who is the Fool card for? Is it for the first person or the second person? I think it's the second person. They want to come clean. And they want, it's almost like weird. They want to be washed clean. Like this person, it shows them jumping into water with sacred geometry and sparkling lights in it. So the second person who was deceitful, lying, stealing away in the middle of the night, and had someone else, this person they're looking for everyone else to make it right and to forgive them when all they need to do is forgive themselves. Something odd about this card. I need a little more clarification on that. Well, the one on the bottom, going back to the past. And then the Magician underneath that, trying to manifest. The Hanged Man, looking at something from another perspective. And then this one just dropped right off and fell in my lap, Justice. They feel this person has not changed. This person still wants something for nothing. Interesting spread. Kind of uncomfortable. So what is the, use another deck? No, keep with this one? Okay. What is the message for the top person? Because the second person is still manipulative. And they're still looking outside of themselves. And they always feel like they're the one slighted. They want justice when they were the one doing all the shady stuff. So what is the advice? Because we can't give any advice to this person because they're not going to listen. So what advice to the top person? The one who finally came into balance, realized they were trying to hold on to something that wasn't real, changed the locks, and then rested. The Six of Pentacles. This is also going back to, okay, so these two cards, I kind of see these as two sides of the same situation. Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Okay. That's what the second person, the liar, had. Give to, and what I'm hearing for the first person who's just trying to heal, give to yourself. Give to yourself the way you gave to others. Give to yourself. Don't expect that other person to come through in any way, shape, or form. All right. Also, the Eight of Wands. Your life is changing, and it's changing fast. You have come out of that nesting kind of cocooning period. Judgment. Look at that. You are set free. You are set absolutely free. And the Nine of Pentacles. You're about to reap your harvest and that dove of peace. So everything you have wanted is about to come in a way that is bright, wonderful, and beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I started shuffling and this just fell out of the center of the deck without me opening it up. Ten of Cups. So all this work you've been doing, this is for the first person. The one who came into balance, became the Queen of Cups, locked someone out, went within and healed. These are the last two cards for you and what to understand. It was the right thing to do. You are about to harvest. You are about to bring into harvest. I feel like it's going to be still a few months off, but there's going to be your happy 10 of Cups. This is going to be your coming into union. Now, this could be you coming into a place of contentment and happiness within yourself, but usually with the 10 of Cups, I see that as other people being involved. The one on the bottom, who was slipping out in the middle of the night, and the liar and the thief, and the person who was juggling more than one person, and this one just dropped. So I have a feeling someone was using you. All right, so this is getting to be super long, ridiculously lengthy. So we need to go ahead and wrap it up. But all the work you did in the past, and questioning yourself, did I misread? Was I wrong? Was blah, 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 blah. No, you were right. You were right the whole time. You just weren't prepared to see it. You were right. It was you and someone else this person was juggling. So you did the right thing. Okay, thank you all for being here. I love you so much. You are perfect. If you need therapy or counseling, please get it. I am a huge advocate of that. If you need physical healing, get the help you need. And do something really good for yourselves today, okay? Really good for yourselves. Thank you so much. Be well, and we'll talk later.